On that note, welcome guys, welcome to your favorite show. It is the Ladies Circle with myself, Miss Flavor, and the beautiful Anita, and the ever gorgeous Helen. How are you doing, ladies?
I just want to
come on, give us a round of applause.
for my dancing skills.
Oh, okay.
Dipping it.
Okay. And you're looking hot this week. Like, what's going on? I've been following you on Instagram, and I'm like, hey, girlie, this week, dear, you're serving us all the.
If I don't give you, how will you take it?
It's true. Yeah. You have to give so I can.
Exactly.
How has your week gone? All of both of you. Ellen. Because I watched you this week. I said, hey, this girl.
Oh, small. We're trying.
It's been a good week. It's been an interesting week. But as always, I'm happy to be here with you lovely ladies.
Aww.
It's all worth it. You know, the grind, the hustle, the stress, just to be here to congregate, to chit-chat with you ladies. So yeah. I'm better now.
Okay.
Of course, and right here on the show, we make sure that you're relaxed. We give you all the 411, everything that has gone down within the week, right here on the Ladies Circle. As you relax in the comfort of your homes, just know that we're about to give you all the gist, all that you've missed. A lot has happened this week, and unfortunately, we also had the sad passing of an acrobat who graduated from the University of Education,
yes.
And then, he was doing his, stuff, and then landed on his neck, and unfortunately, sadly, and he's such a cool dude, doesn't look too bad at all.
That's crazy.
Very.
So I heard he had graduated, it was final, and then he just died.
Out of excitement.
Oh
I think that we've seen too many videos of people jubilating, especially after school, in very crazy ways. I don't remember doing that when I graduated, even though I was excited, but I just take my whatever and go home.
Yeah.
Sometimes those unnecessary things, it doesn't really help. But I think that 2021 graduating students, this should be your cue, and you should be absolutely careful when jubilating. It's okay to be excited, but do it in moderation. You don't want to be hearing, such bizarre stories. Very sad and unfortunate, circumstance and story and everything.
Like
yeah, that's sad. For celebrations to turn into commiserations. Not a good thing.
Not a good thing.
Ah, well.
Yes.
But it's been, listen, so much happening. From jubilations to commiserations, like I said, breakups to makeup. We were talking about Two-Face last week. Well, he's packed his bags. He's off to the States. I think things have still been tense at home, but we're keeping an eye out.
I was saying,
on all the happenings.
I was saying that by Monday she'll be posting him and kissy face. I guess I was wrong.
I guess you were, but anyway, things could change. We're watching this space.
Oh, Charlie. But anyway, that's why Archbishop Duncan Williams, we should always listen to the men of God. He said, marriage is not all about love, it's more about purpose. What do you think about that?
I agree, totally.
Purpose. Okay, well guys, before we get into it, we need to say a very big thank you to our sponsors who make us look beautiful. Thank you so much, GTP. It's still timeless. I want to also say a very big thank you to Go Slow Ice Cream. Go Slow Ice Cream wants me to say this to you. Go Slow is the Ghana's first locally produced premium ice cream brand. It is available in 4 exciting flavors: cookies and cream, chocolate almond, peanut butter, and salted caramel. Salted caramel, wow. Okay. Go Slow is committed to help create an emotionally healthy society, starting with every scoop of ice cream delight. Okay.
And a big thank you going out to Cowbell. Cowbell is good for the kids. It has iron, it has all the essential nutrients you need. And so grab yourself some Cowbell and you will have such a great day. Big thank you going out to Yaz Sanitary Pad as well. They have a new one on the Ghanaian market. It has 9 extra long pads with 2 normal flow pads, 2 extra panty liners in there. And Yaz is saying that the purple experience is simply lit. And so when it gets to that time of the month and you want to feel very, very comfortable, it's all about Yaz Sanitary Pad.
Of course, a very big thank you to Woodine, the creator. And also, we are on social media. Do check us out on our socials at TV3 Ghana. Use the hashtag The Ladies Circle. We can see all your tweets. Let's discuss, let's chit-chat, let's talk.
And as you always know, we're never here alone. We always have a very special person that comes and sits with us, chit-chat, the gisting, needs to give us, her input. So before we start, let's welcome our guest. Please, let's see who the special guest is today. Give us a round of applause.
Princess Satra Ejapoma, popularly known as Mylisa, started her career as a model and a TV host. Mylisa has shot a couple of commercials and worked with Urban Roll TV as a host. She has starred in a couple of TV series like Girls Apartment. She has also starred in Nollywood movies like The Millions Men and Olga Naija. Mylisa has currently released her first book, What Nobody Will Tell You. She owns Mona Lisa Real Estate Company.
Let's welcome Mylisa to the stage. Come on, let's go.
Like,
She's not done. Helen, this one there, sit down.
I'm in the spirit.
Welcome to the ladies' circle. Have a seat. Come on, let's all sit down. Have a seat. Okay, so welcome to the ladies' circle. We hear that you've started a book. You've done many things that you're here to share with us today. Now we have been joined by the ever beautiful Mylisa. Should I call you Mylisa or should I call you Princess Ajua Ejapoma? Because that's what I see here.
Mylisa or Princess Ajua Ejapoma is fine.
Princess, okay. Mylisa. So how are you doing? How was your week?
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, everything is fine.
Okay. I guess you're happy to be here with us because the dance move that you were giving us. Oh, Kasawa, I want to be great. Give us.
Well, you said the week has been exciting. What has
Yeah.
been the highlights, actually, of
Oh,
this
okay. This week, I don't think I was so happy.
Oh.
It was a great week.
week? Okay.
But looking at what is going on right now concerning relationship, marriage, and and I don't know, like I was so sad. At the same time, I was so happy that I wrote a book concerning that.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
And are these your own personal experiences in the
No,
book?
it's not personal experience, not just personal experience, but I mean, I've come in contact with people like that, and I have done social experiments like concerning people's lives and all those kind of things. So, I mean, that's how I gathered my fact. And with what happened this week, like I'm so glad in a way, and I'm so glad because anybody that gets my book, the person can read it and will be able to maybe understand certain things, and it will improve on their relationship and their marriages. But I'm sad that
It's happening to other
it happened
people.
because
Yeah.
exactly. So
I
so
definitely
sad.
need to pick up the book because
Yeah.
my love life
It's available on Amazon.
is resuscitation,
We need a copy.
rehabilitation.
Yeah,
It
so
needs-
I was just sad seeing people go through all those kind of things. Yeah.
I see. So when you say things happening this week, I don't know. So your book was written just a short while ago, or you've written the book?
No, I've written the book. So what happened this week? It just confirmed
Confirmed your
yes,
book. So this is a good time for a book. Okay, well, it ties into the topic that we're going to be discussing
Yeah.
today. So we're talking about, I don't know if you have even been on social media at all this week, you know that this issue has been trending, and we're going to be dissecting it, intersecting. Anyway, so this is about the Tonto Dikeh and Prince. Anita, please help me. Prince which one? Pokpogri. Okay, Pokpogri. Yes, the breakup saga. So the popular actress who doubles as a philanthropist and is currently facing a serious breakup after she broke up with a serious heartbreak. After she broke up with Prince on the back of blackmail. He's blackmailing her, infidelity, and sabotaging her. Now, guys, what do you think? Blackmailing, infidelity, sabotage on the guy's part.
On the guy's part.
Let's start with our guest, and then we will pick up from.
So, looking at that aspect, like when we talk about success, as you said, Tonto, she's successful in her career. When we talk about success, a lot of people concentrate on the material wealth, which is financial success. But we have emotional success, we have good health, and then we have fulfillment of relationship. But people don't really look at that aspect. As long as they see that, oh, you are driving a luxury car, everything, they just feel like, oh, you are fine. And I don't think it's the fault of us, because our school system also prepare us for our careers and employment. Our school system does not prepare us for emotional success. So you can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, but are you going to be a good doctor? If home is not fine, if your relationship with people is not good, can you go to work and still embark on your duties? So meaning that this emotional success that we are all lacking, and most people are lacking. Let me say that.
Childhood.
Yeah, start from childhood, even the home. I don't think most mothers even concentrate on the emotional
We're not allowed
needs
to even talk about
of their
boyfriends and stuff.
Yeah, of their case. And so looking at Tonto is successful, all right, but it has to balance. You can tell she's not emotionally and psychologically stable. So she has become vulnerable. So I'm looking at this situation like, it's like she jumped from the same soup to, like it's just similar.
From frying pan to fire.
Yeah, because this is so crazy. It's just 3 months and the person has recorded things and everything. It's just so sad. And, and I think it's her personality as well. Like, you don't come out there like King Tonto, Mr. Mama or Mrs. Mama. You know, if the kind of men you attract, because if you want to attract a high quality man, you must be a queen to attract a king.
Wow. But she had a prince.
She has what?
She had a prince. Well,
exactly.
Are we saying he's a high quality?
Exactly. We prince. So I mean, she needs a king.
She needs a king, not a prince.
Yeah, because exactly she needs a king. So I think personality-wise, she has to work on that. She has to be true to herself. You don't come out and feel like, oh, you are the boss chick. You don't need a man. But behind the scene, you are dying. Because when you do that, and anybody that come close to you will know you are pretending. And they will take advantage of that. So I think she has to be true to herself.
Wow, honestly, I do not know why. Well, opinions are like noses, and my Lisa is allowed to have one. And so I respect her opinion, but to be very honest, when it comes to this entire issue, I think we should not blame Tonto Dikeh at this point. And also, I think the picture of our dear prince, who hasn't really made the sisterhood proud. We are not proud of this prince at all. We have his picture on the screen. So if you don't know him and you've seen a lot of talk about him on social media, oh, that there he is. He's handsome looking as well, but Subaina only. But you know, like I was saying, I will not blame Tonto Dikeh when it comes to this issue. If a man is not good, he is not good. If a man is good, forget about whatever your past is, forget about what your story is, forget about whatever your flaws are. And this is the vulnerable, almost fragile way most of us have seen Tonto Dikeh. There's been audios where she's begging the man. There's been audios where she's crying. And for a man to leak these audios, for a man to come out and now say that, okay, you were sleeping with other men, you were doing this. When Tonto Dikeh broke up with Churchill, we saw how nasty it was. It was Tonto Dikeh who, out of pain, was sort of throwing shots at Churchill. But did you ever, at any point, hear Churchill say that, okay, Tonto is this, Tonto is that? No, 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 no. He was civil enough to know that as a man, you do not have to be as petty as a woman will be. A woman is allowed to be petty because, well, not all women are petty, but sometimes you will be petty to an extent. Certain things a woman will cry over, a man will not necessarily cry over. And so, for this particular issue, the prince is at fault. And if he had kept quiet and the audio circulating, whatever, were not linked to him. But the moment you come out and post things on your stories and you are shading her, you go following her friends, Bobrisky, Halima Abubakar, and all the people that are really close to her, and some even had the guts to call you out, it actually shows the kind of man you are. And I will stand on this and I'll say it anywhere. He came in for a reason. He came in to get into her life, to know how her life is, and get facts just to destroy her. That is how I see it. Because some of the things that came out from him shouldn't have come out, even no matter how your issues were. And so I will not blame Tonto Dikeh. It's one of those mistakes that in life we make. Unfortunately for her, she moved from a bad relationship to a worse one. And it's allowed. You're allowed to make mistakes and all. Life goes on.
It really does go on. And we have to also remember that there are many more unsuccessful relationships than there are successful ones. And so relationships end every day. Every single day people break up. But of course, when you're in the spotlight, things are 10 times more amplified. Everybody wants to add their 2 cents. As long as they have bundle, they too can come and become a relationship counselor. And that's where it's most unfortunate. But on the quest to finding long-term partnership, it's okay to kiss a few frogs. But this particular frog is a messy one. For a 3 month,
this frog has mud all over him.
This frog is very,
that's the point I want to hit on.
Very jumpy. But I do also want to say that for a 3-month relationship, I mean, there is too much drama. If there's any lesson in this, is that women should take their time a little bit more. Getting to know somebody, it takes longer than 3 months. Listen, I myself, I'm here to tell you the tale that it is best to take your time and get to know someone.
Thank you. So as you were saying, I wanted to speak so bad. You know how my mouth is, but I had to hold my mouth. Okay, so that's the point. First of all, you said you compared the prince to Churchill. Churchill is a man. This prince is a boy.
Thank you.
He's not a man. He's 27 years old. So you see where I feel like where she was saying is right, that
What, 27, meaning the prince is 27 years.
27. And
Wow.
Tonto is a grown woman. So 27-year-old and a grown woman, what do you expect him to do? 27, he barely
no,
has
I think
right.
27-year-olds who
I think
are responsible.
that settles the issue.
Oh, now it makes sense.
If you went in,
The choices.
Tonto Dikeh is like 30 what?
She's 30, like close to her late 30s. She's going
And
forward.
you go in for a 27-year-old
boy.
Okay, then I think
See,
she knew what she was going in
that's
for.
the
Exactly.
issue.
So
I
the
don't think that's the
choices.
issue. But my
No,
Lisa,
but wait,
you've been doing some
3
research.
months, 27-year-old boy, 3 months. Who is that? Who's to blame right now?
There are 27-year-olds
I
who are
think
responsible.
Maturity doesn't have to do with age.
Okay.
So what I was saying before is
Agreed.
about the choices. So looking at this man, you can tell he has a problem.
Right.
So you've
Exactly.
diagnosed that Tonto
Definitely.
has a problem. He also has a
Yes,
problem.
Definitely.
two people that have problems.
Oh.
I mean, two drama, you know.
King and queen. Drama prince and drama queen.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is that, you know, red flags, we see it all the time. So that's the reason I'm saying that. That's why the vulnerability comes in. When people are making decisions, like you are taking the decision, okay, now I'm no more with Churchill. I found this guy. I have to prove to Churchill that me too, I'm hot too. Do you get it? Because if you are emotionally successful, you are mature. Things doesn't get to you. You don't care about what anybody thinks. At the end of the day, when you get home and you look in the mirror, the question you ask yourself, am I happy?
That's important.
You put yourself first. But when you are not matured, it's all about people. What are they going to say? What are they going to say? Whatever it is, they are going to talk. If you are happy, they are going to talk.
Yeah.
If they are not happy, they are going to talk. So at the end of the day, you just have to choose what is best for you. So I think red flags, we don't have to overlook red flags.
Yeah, very,
and we have
very
to check our choices. Looking at this guy, looking at him, you can tell the drama is written all over him.
He was a walking red flag. And women, we do ignore that because the promise of partnership for us is more important. Look at the type of status or the social status that being partnered up with a man confers on you. So you don't want to rock the boat too much. You see a red flag, you ignore it because you want to be in a
You know,
relationship
sometimes you
so
think
bad.
that they will change. They will
Yes.
change. Then you end up becoming like Annie Dibia and Two-Face.
Now you leave my people alone.
So on social media, a lot of people have shared their thoughts on this Tonto Dikeh and Prince Popogri saga. And so some social media influencers, some are even throwing shades, and Tonto Dikeh's very own ex-bestie, Bob Risky, has been throwing loads of shades at Tonto, and I'm like, Bob, you can do better. I mean, that's very childish. But a lady, Ada Ujaligua, says, make sure your new partner is not like Prince Popogri if you are posting him to pepper your ex. Exactly. Why should you even post someone to pepper your ex? It doesn't make sense. Blessing Okoro, if you're on social media, I'm sure you know Blessing Okoro, a self-acclaimed relationship expert, and she has warned Tonto Dikeh to stop being attracted to toxic men. Toxic in capital letters, or she will keep suffering. I agree to an extent. And some, industry players down here in Ghana, Sally Gali, has descended and thrown jabs at Tonto Dikeh's ex-boyfriend after he leaked an audio of them. And Sally says, man, our sister Tonto Dikeh has dodged a wild bullet. What a wicked man. Wicked indeed. Now, Helen, take us to our next story.
All right, well, in the same vein of relationships, this one is another one where romance goes sour, unfortunately. Now, ex-wife of Ras Mubarak threatens him over failure to pay 63,000 cedis worth of school fees. Ras Mubarak says, Rashida cried and begged me to marry her because she was carrying my baby. The worst thing a man can do to himself is to have kids with the wrong woman. Is that the worst transgression a man can make? I mean, I'm not a man, but...
63,000 Ghana cedis for school fees. Why? Which school does the kid? Or how? I don't understand. Where in Ghana do they charge 63,000?
That was the bill.
It was the bill, all right, but if people are wondering the names we are mentioning, you want to really put faces to it, we'll project it on the screen so you have a better understanding. We've projected it. You can see that's the beautiful Rashida Adams on the right and Ras Mubarak on the left. Yes, very handsome man, very beautiful woman, but sometimes it's not just about the physical looks. It's about what comes out of your mouth and what you post on social media. And these two have been at each other. Let me take a bite on this particular issue. So I think I saw it on Twitter that it was trending.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'll go and search for the names and read it, feely before I believe it. So I went to check on Ras's page and I saw that he had made a long post with a screenshot. And I think that even if he wanted to post a chat or, you know, munch something and post it, you could have cropped the number out.
Hey, he left
for that
the phone number.
He actually left the phone number. It's not blurred, nothing, and you just leave it like that. I think that was bad. People just end up calling her and, you know, just misbehaving. That was bad. And also, secondly, I think he shouldn't have made that post. He shouldn't have posted the chat, whatever it is. There are certain things that social media, trust me, they do not care. You will post your issues and you have thousands of comments. But I can promise you that maybe one or two, maybe half it, and then they care. And so it wasn't necessary, but at this point it's on social media, and so I'll give my opinion as well. Rashida, I think, was too harsh. For a man, for the rest of your life, you are going to call the father of your children. She was a bit too harsh, calling him a fool. You know, pardon me, you are this, you're stupid, blah, 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 blah. I felt it was too harsh. For whatever reason, for whatever crime he has committed, for whatever he has done to you that you're not happy about, the fact that you're co-parenting now doesn't mean that there should be any form of bad blood, no matter how sour the relationship has been. Once there are kids in the middle, he will forever be in your life. Having a cordial relationship with this man, it will not spoil anything. It will not make you less of a woman. And no matter what, I do not know what the details of the issue, you know, really is, but I think the message was too harsh. And also for Ras as well, coming on social media to tell us about why you married her and all of that. You've already married her. The relationship didn't work. Now you are co-parenting. If it's something she did you're not happy about, for this message, you could have simply ignored it after she sent it to you and you read it and move on with your life. If you decide not to mind her, you could have also told her that the 63,000 I will not pay. I've paid 10,000 cedis. I will not pay again. Asem de nasem ko police and chill. Right. You know, but bringing on social media.
Don't you feel that they're both acting out of hurt? Because
but you can act out of hurt, you know, behind the scenes, not on social media.
It's not everybody. Just like Tonto's situation like this, like with the Churchill, when there's a child involved, there's a certain level of hurt that the woman feels. You feel some sort of, I don't know how the breakup happened, but there's a sort of betrayal that you feel, and you feel like sometimes you even wish that he would just die. Like that's how bad the feeling is. Yes, you feel like he has ruined your life because she's a young girl. We saw the picture. She's a young girl. She has a life ahead of her,
but she has life going for her.
What if she intentionally used that pregnancy to trap him, as you say? Because a lot of people do it.
Really?
You know, most people, when they want a guy to marry them, they will get pregnant.
Well, is there only one child? Do you know? Or
they have. I don't have two.
I think they have
okay, so you see, right now she feels like you've married me, now 2 children, you've left me, who's gonna marry me? Until she gets past the hurt, okay? Until the hurt is over, and then you feel like there's still life after divorce. A guy will still marry me even with my 2 children. I'm still okay. I still look beautiful. She hasn't gotten into that mental space yet.
No,
so
I think she has. You know why I'm saying she has? She's moved on.
Yeah.
If not for the kids, trust me, Rashida will not be in contact with the man. Yes. I know why I'm saying that.
Yes.
She's made several posts on Facebook. She's actually been on the ladies' circle before, and I have, you know, followed her progress, especially after she came on the ladies' circle. She's got life going for her. Recently, she launched a book that has to do with real estate and owning a home. How to?
You don't think she's putting on a facade?
No.
She's relapsing.
She has life going for her. And she's very okay.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the kids she is fighting for all of these things, and so she's not. I don't think she's still in this mentality.
Does she have a new girlfriend or something? Because it happens though. When you think you're over it, all of a sudden you hear the man has some new chick, and then it just triggers you, and then you're like, hey, I need this, I want this, buy me this, buy me, because you feel like, oh, so you have money for other girls, or let's say he sponsors some girl on a trip and she heard, then all of a sudden she
in this day and age. Now wait, my Lisa, in this day and age, as you are sitting here, would you take your kids to a school that you have to pay? If you were the one paying, you pay 63,000 Ghana cedis? Would you pay?
It's on the very
Depending
pricey
on my
side.
finances.
But at this point, will you be able to pay?
No.
Exactly. If you can't afford it, Helen, would you?
So
Oh,
I think
definitely
the
not.
problem is not about the man not being able, but the problem is about the lady having high taste.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm
did he
having
know
high
she
taste.
had high taste before he went to take her?
I
No,
mean,
she
what I'm
said it
definitely
wasn't
going
like that.
to say about this issue, what it definitely highlights with people sharing their issues on social media, especially concerning their
Yeah.
relationships, is that people need a release. And so people should think about things like therapy. When you go and speak with a therapist, you can release some of these emotions. What it tells me is that people want a way to release the pain. They're telling their friends are not really, hearing them out. Maybe they are tired of telling the same story to the same friend, and they are releasing on social media. But go to therapy if you have issues and release it in a more healthy way.
Exactly.
People chime
I
in, we'll talk about it on the
completely
lady circle, we'll have our 2 cents. And what happens
What
in
is
your
it
own
gonna do
life?
for you?
Nothing.
And on this platform, one thing I've always and will always stand by is social media is not the best place to vent, because these are role models. Ras Mubarak is a politician. People look up to him. There are people in his neighborhood, his community, who want to be like him. Rashida is equally a role model. Look at her following on social media, on Facebook. She makes a post and she has over 1,000 likes. Go and check her everything that when she launched her book, you should have seen the caliber of people she had. Very learned, important people. And so these are people that people look up to. But if from Tonto Dikeh to Rashida to Ras to Annie Dibia to Two-Face to all of these people were saying make a mess of themselves on social media and
Don't forget our own Ghana here.
Exactly.
Zion Felix and the what?
Oh wow. That is true.
I mean, it's not all the time that I don't think there's not a place for social media venting. There are times when we learn lessons from people. People come and talk about things, and there's a
You can
solution
talk about
sometimes.
it in
But
a
not
very
your
nice way and people
personal life.
learn. But when you come and you are throwing jabs at each other, very embarrassing if you ask me. Very,
You
very
have children
embarrassing.
involved.
Thank you.
These children are growing up. They go to schools. People, their friends make fun of them. You are traumatizing these children.
Yes.
And the
That's
thing
right.
is, social media, the internet, it never forgets.
Never.
They can grow up 15 years later, 20 years later, people will always say, social media. No. Then someone will
Anita,
say,
to be very honest, people don't really forget, but trust me, there will be another Ras Rashida tomorrow.
there will be another Ras
Every
and
day there's
Rashida, but
something
we will
exciting.
never forget. And we are even saying, for this issue to get here, for us to talk about it, and it's been discussed
Old news.
Let's try and take some contributions from.
But before we do that, Miss Flavor, we have to go for a quick commercial break. When we come back,
some contributions from
there's more right here. The Lady Circle is proudly brought to you by GTP Yaz, Cowbell Woodin, and a Girl Slow. So it's time for some Insta Crash. Helen.
Yes. It's that time of the show where we take your Insta crushes. Now, you at home can also get involved. Remember, the hashtag is the Lady Circle. We see all your tweets. Keep them coming. Now, this week, our Insta crush category is favorite Nigerian couple. Favorite Nigerian couple. My Lisa, I'll come to you actually.
Okay.
You can give us your favorite Nigerian couple. Which couple has you screaming goals?
Adesola and Banky W.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good option.
Yeah, I love them too. I love them. Yeah. Very
They're
cute couple.
a
Oh, there they are. Oh.
That's my favorite.
Now when you are tapping and you are saying God, when you are careful, but we'll still tap.
This one,
Yeah.
But why do you like them?
Oh, I love them because they are not really seeking validation from anyone.
Yeah, I
They're
think
just
so.
minding their business.
Business.
They're not forcing it.
Yeah.
They're just living it, and I love it.
Nice one. Well, I am crashing on the almighty Funke Akindele, popularly known as Jennifer, and the husband. And I'm excited about them because, first of all, can we project it already? I want to see them. I want to see them. I want to see them.
Oh, that's very cute.
Very, very cute. And I think recently was the anniversary as well. And what I love about them is that they have both a working with. Oh, wow. Dear future hubby, I hope you are seeing what they are doing. You'll be carrying me like this. They have a beautiful friendship, have a working relationship. They have a production company together. They do production series, and it's beautiful. I love the fact that they can work at the same time, have great marriage. And I will tap for theirs. Oh, it will not crash.
It will not crash.
Rebuke it.
I think I'll go for my sugar daddy, Olu Jacobs. and Silva Jockey, the wife. Jockey Silva is a Silva Jockey. I love them. Look at them. Look at the longevity.
I think they have been married for a very long time.
That's why I want to tap, because I don't want these 3 months.
I tap as well. Helen, would you tap?
Oh yes, I mean, I'm very careful these days about tapping.
Oh, this one there, it's very safe. It's very safe to tap.
Everything looks safe until it's unsafe. For me, my favorite Nigerian couple, celebrity couple, I'm going to say Mr. Easy and Temi or Tedola.
Oh yeah.
They're youthful, they're fun. I mean,
when are they getting married though?
Oh, auntie, you want to give them pressure. Look at them. You know, like I said, they're youthful, they're fun. And what I like about them as a couple is they're always having fun.
Yeah.
I can tell that they're close.
They are friends.
I can tell that they're friends, and I quite like that. It's nice to see. Think, oh, I too would like that. You know, to be friends with my other half.
Yeah.
To be fun stuff.
It's been years.
That I
We're waiting for the wedding.
Malisa, you are giving them pressure.
Right?
They're still young. They're still young. Let them take their time. You see, they are watching. It's been over 3 months, and it's still going strong. That's a lesson to us all. Keep watching out for the signs. Maybe there are red flags they are waiting to discover still. But I tap into that youthful, fun, and exciting relationship.
Exactly. Now, we're about taking the comments or thoughts of our audience when it comes to celebrity marriages and how relationships as well, how lately we're seeing a lot on social media. And so you are Lady in Red right here. What are your thoughts on the things we've been talking about?
So going back to the social media post, I think when you make a social media post, you really have to think about the fact that when it's on the internet, it's on the internet. Even if you delete it, it's always going to be on the internet. And especially when you bring children into this, they are going to be impacted by this in the long run, especially with people of their caliber. Like, their children are going to go to school, like you guys were saying. Oh, I saw your dad, and he posted, oh, your mom's number. Like, I called your mom last night. So it's like, you just really have to be careful.
It's time for my favorite part of the show. Ladies, you know what time it is. It is Guilty Not Guilty. Oh, I was the only person in this choir.
Guilty not guilty.
Guilty not guilty. Anita, are you ready?
I'm super ready.
My Lisa, are you ready?
I'm
Miss Neighbor, are you ready?
I am not guilty.
All right, well, you at home, you can also participate. If you're guilty, you know what, thumbs up. Don't lie to us, okay? I can see you in your couch there about to lie. Don't lie. All right, ladies, you know the deal. If you're guilty, you show the guilty side. If not, well, you know the deal. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. One more time. It's time for Guilty Not What? Guilty.
Guilty.
All right. Have you ever called somebody buddy, hey, or hi because you forgot their names?
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Ghana, the one is
I just did it right now.
don't be calling people. That's not nice. All right. Our second question is: have you ever lied to your doctor when they asked about your alcoholic drink consumption?
Oh, no.
Well, I've not been
for
asked.
that one. I'm not guilty.
Everything is irie. All right, next one here is, have you ever secretly diagnosed everybody in the waiting room at your doctor's office? So we try when you have malaria. This
Oh, that one, yeah.
Where they are broken hearts.
No.
No.
But Lisa, you're not guilty, eh? Okay.
No, I mind my own business.
Why is it that I'm the only guilty
You were
one?
diagnosing people of their sicknesses.
No, some people when meet them at the hospital, you can see where Nebia ain't saying the we're saying the
Dr. Anita, slow down. All right, our next one is, have you offered some truly fake laughter in your... Oh,
Hey. It's like,
when you want to ask your boss for a favor, you laugh at their jokes. All right. Other question here is, have you ever taken out your phone to check the time and then you got distracted by it, totally forgot what time it is, forgot what you were even looking for? It's so bad. The phones are so distracting, guys. We need to take a step back from our phones. All right, well, have you ever gone to the beach and spent a lot of time looking for that perfect spot to put your bags, perfect spot to put your drinks?
not really. Not really. I know where I'm going to sit. I just sit anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, that is it.
My Lisa, you're always not guilty.
I'm telling you.
Hey. Oh,
so she's, you know, not guilty, but
wow.
That is it for guilty, not guilty.
That is it.
That is it for guilty, not guilty.
And so we
Hope
have
you enjoyed it.
Exactly, we always enjoy. But our special studio guest, she's very loyal. Some man the fans kakra. Now, what have you learned? I mean, in all of this, we've spoken a lot about relationships and it crashing and all of that. What is that one thing you've taken out of this entire conversation?
I learned that maturity is not a bad age. looking at the prince, 27-year-old, he's really responsible. And I learned that the hurts you face are very temporary. You should also think about the future when it has to do with kids involved. And I also learned that we should learn to keep our relationship private, because people on social media just want to talk more about.
Do you have a boyfriend? My director said I should ask you. He's actually a guy. Do you have a boyfriend?
No, please, not yet.
That's good. Hallelujah.
Amen.
On that note, does she have a boyfriend? Let's go to your book. What should we expect from you next? What is, out there for my
So
Lisa?
my book is currently available on Amazon.
Okay.
Oh.
What nobody will tell you.
What
That's the
nobody will
title.
tell
Yeah.
you.
But nobody's telling us, but you tell us.
Exactly. So yes.
And
So-
any other projects that you're looking forward
Yes,
to?
and I'm working on my second book.
Wow, already?
Yes.
Oh,
So
that's
that one
nice.
is concerning love, because a lot of people are tired of love. But the world was created with love, so I needed to start with love.
With love.
So the next one is about life, it's about money, how to control all these things. So yes. So people
Okay,
should look out
and-
for the diversity, like the versatility about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But how much is it going for, your book?
so it's 70 cedis.
Oh, pretty
Yeah,
cool.
but it's $8 on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I mean, when I see ladies getting into writing books, it's really exciting and very impressive as well. But ladies, how's your week looking like?
It's looking like I am going to have a diagnostic session, because this book is going to give me all the tools I need to diagnose my romantic problems.
Exactly.
Dr. Lisa says all there are points inside. So my week is looking like book, I'll be flipping through for all the
This
answers.
flavor, Yapon.
Hey, Adele, if I don't do it, my father has been texting me. He said, I'm watching you, mention my name. Hi, Daddy, I know you're texting me. I will call you after. His name is Nanes Yama. Are you happy now? Thank you very much, guys. I want to say a very big thank you to Rivera Glam for my face, and thank you so much to Catherine L. Afrik for my pants as well. If you want to see the full glam, like Anita says, go to my Instagram page and check it out.
They have to. They have
And then
All right.
follow me on Instagram, Princess Ajoy Japoma.
Princess Ajoy Japoma, follow her on Instagram. Thank you so much, guys, for another successful week. We had fun. We don't know about you guys. I hope your week ahead is going to be as lovely as we're feeling right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Same time next week. All right.